In the previous episode, after relentless effort, Iori finally got his passport back, and the group was finally on their way to Palau. Chisa mentioned that the shop had arranged for someone to pick them up at the airport, but to everyone's surprise, it was Aina. Turns out, while working at her family's shop back home, Aina had been receiving constant updates on Iori and the guys found via her phone. Super jealous, she rushed to finish her chores and flew out to join them, while Aina's sudden appearance shocked the group. What really caught Iori and Kohei's attention was her newly developed figure. They were secretly plotting how to ask about it, but then her chest pad literally exposed itself. Now it was incredibly awkward to bring up, but Chisa kindly stepped in to warn Aina. Surprisingly, Aina didn't seem to care at all. Once they arrived at their accommodation, Iori and Kohei excitedly explored the place and quickly discovered the kitchen, which had clearly been devastated by Aina. Aina tried to explain herself, but Iori and Kohei couldn't care less. Their eyes were glued to the beer nearby. Since they had to wake up early the next day and getting too drunk would ruin their plans, Iori came up with a compromise. They would just sleep at the meeting spot. It was a bit weird, but it worked like a charm. When they woke up, the manager of the branch shop arrived. Shockingly, it was Chisa's mother, Sayaka. She had called them in to do a final mock opening before the shop officially opened. Having heard from Chisa's father that Iori's group was a handful, she thought they would be perfect to play the role of difficult customers. Easier said than done. Though, Iori and the guys had no idea how to act like nightmare customers. Luckily, Aina gave them a perfect demonstration, and Iori and Kohei quickly followed her lead, asking some incredibly tricky questions. Aside from the senior staff member, the new hires, Maki and Chisa, were completely stumped. Especially when Aina's chest pad shifted again, Chisa was at a total loss for how to warn her. Sayaka sighed and asked the senior staff member to demonstrate. To everyone's surprise, the staff member simply leaned in and whispered something in Aina's ear, instantly fixing the problem. Sayaka explained that if a girl specifically wears a chest pad, it means she has a crush on someone present. The most appropriate action is for a female staff member to quietly warn her before the guy notices. Sayaka was a bit disappointed that Chisa, being a girl herself, hadn't realized this, though she let Iori and Kohei off the hook since they were guys. Knowing that Iori and the guys probably wouldn't have time to dive once the shop officially opened, Sayaka allowed them to take the rest of the day off as customers to relax. Diving into the ocean, they marveled at the beautiful waters, so different from back home, and couldn't help but wonder how many more breathtaking oceans were out there. Unfortunately, the fun was short-lived. Sayaka announced that since they weren't on plane, it was time to prep for tomorrow's grand opening. By the time everyone finished cleaning up, it was late at night. After a few drinks to unwind, the group prepared to get some early rest. Taking the chance to be alone with Aina, Kohei finally worked up the courage to ask the burning question, did Aina have feelings for Iori? How will she answer? Follow the channel to catch the latest anime updates as soon as they drop.